All right, Shane here with DailyAstrocat.com, and I got a cat on my microphone cord, so if I look a little bit awkward, that's because it is. All right, hi Ziggy, how you doing down there? He's doing pretty good. Anyway, astrology time, Astrocat style. Got the cat right at my feet. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about Saturday, the 5th of July. So let's go. The moon's going to be in Scorpio all day long. Now, I told you yesterday was going to be kind of interesting, right? We had Venus change signs and go into Gemini. And then we had Uranus already in Gemini conjunct with Venus, or vice versa, or something like that. Anyway, what are you talking about, Shane? I don't know. Yeah, we had Uranus. Uranus is actually going to enter Gemini on the 7th, so they were actually conjunct in Taurus in the aneretic degree, that crisis point, right? And told you it was going to feel rocky for some relationships, and boy, was it. You can predict this stuff, you can write this stuff, you can actually do it, and then all of a sudden you're living it, and it's like, oh, rocky road. And I'm not talking fudge, I'm not talking ice cream, I'm not talking anything, I'm talking, yeah, it was really strange. Anyway, seemingly out of nowhere, but that's the way Uranus works, right? It's just a surprise out of nowhere. That conjunction at that aneretic degree just made it so. And, I did offer a lot of warnings about that yesterday. So please, if you doubted me, check yesterday's episode. Just it was for the 4th of July, not the long one, because the long one was more of an overview and the long-term implications of, say, Venus entering the sign of Gemini and Uranus getting ready to enter the sign of Gemini. That's really what it was. There was one more big thing that was in there too, and I don't remember exactly what it was. It was Venus entering Gemini. Oh, Neptune retrograde, of course. How could I forget? So, yeah, it was very, very interesting. Now, today we're actually through that. So we got fire and water, okay? We've got Mars in Virgo working with that moon. So we've got fire, water. I'm feeling it, right? That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that intuitively. I don't even know where that comes from, okay? It's just something that's just there, and it's bugging me. And when it bugs me, it gets on the thing, and it's just cryptic, and usually it's something you really need to pay attention to. Now, there's a lunar lesser grand trine here that's empowering creativity and bringing our ideas to life. Oh, okay, so we've got the moon in Scorpio bringing together a couple of planets to bring some things together, right? Now, well, what are we talking about? Well, today is for exploring mysteries that are becoming known thanks to Neptune's retrograde, right? Neptune, in my mind, activates that way, acts that way, right? Planet of mystery, planet of, mystical influences and deceptions and all that stuff, right? All the negative stuff that people like to throw at it. Because, honestly, it's a feminine planet, and that's what the patriarchy does, right? It just heaps of stuff on the female stuff to say, ooh, bad. No, not good. Well, it is good. It's creative, right? It's creative. It's empathetic. It's something that allows us to feel. And it's also deeply spiritual, right? Being that ruler, the last sign of the zodiac, co-ruler with Jupiter, mind you, expansion without and expansion within, right? That's the way I like to look at it. Now, we are bringing things to our lives with precise actions. That's exactly what we're doing. Today is for exploring those mysteries that are becoming known. We already said that. What are you going to discover? And our keyword is investigation. Remember that? And well, you probably don't unless you saw the long version of it. But there was a thing where I gave it like a forensic type of thing, right? Like where Mars in Virgo was the scientist, the forensic scientist, and the moon in Scorpio was actually the investigator, right? That's where we're at. Now, the color is deep space brown because that's the color of space, right? It's not black. It's kind of like a brown, like a murky brown. Home is wherever you are today. There's a playful feeling to it, as if it were a table game. Side quests, That's what this is about, side quests. I put 3 videos out there for short, side quests, right? Side quests are what it is about. They were actually about the not just sun signs, but how there's other signs there that we can identify with, instead of just the silly memes that you see, like Aries is like this. Oh, okay, Aries is like that. Well, what if you don't agree with that? Well, it's because you have a moon sign and an ascendant sign that go together. That's called the big 3. And that helps to complete some of how you express yourself in this world. That's a nice way to put it, isn't it? Now, side quests? Hope you roll a natural 20. D&D reference there, guys. Take initiative and decisive action when you are called upon to act. Better yet, just seize it. Just take it. Don't even roll for it. Now, you're feeling like you have the perfect scenario drawn up, do you? Venus and Uranus could force a change of plans. Trust me. Shake out your clothes and empty your pockets. Good advice for doing laundry. I know what night I wrote that. Somehow you will find exactly what you need. Okay, so in 1852, a fugitive slave, Frederick Douglass, pretty famous guy, right, delivers his "What to the Slave is the 4th of July" speech to the Ladies' Anti-Slavery Society in Rochester, New York, condemning the celebration as a hypocritical sham. A sham. Yes, a sham. And now there's another Douglas here, born in 1867, E. Douglas. Doesn't give a name, just E. Douglas. He's an American astronomer and inventor of dendrochronology. That's tree ring dating, right? You gotta be kidding me. 1867, it took that long for somebody to figure out that if you counted the rings on the tree, that was 1 year for each ring? Dunno. Must have had to be an empirical experiment, right? Plant a tree, cut it down. That wouldn't work. Anyway, we know it works. He's born in Windsor, Vermont, and he died in 1962, and that's all we have for you. So, as the fireworks kick off again outside, yeah, you might be able to hear them. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Thank you for coming by. Our keyword is investigation, and the color is deep space brown. Today is a 7. Happy astrocatting.